we start with this question: how do we engineer behavior? How do we engineer automaticity? Automaticity is an automatic response to stimulus. How do we create that? And my answer to that is the desire engine. The desire engine moves users within the flow of the product experience from external triggers to internal triggers. They align users along the path of mastery. And so we're going to dive into this. So the desire engine, like a four-stroke engine, has 4 phases. It begins with a trigger, an action, a variable reward, and a commitment. So let's go through each phase. Triggers. Okay, triggers are cues that come right before an action. So toss out some triggers. What are some things that come right before an action in your life? Let's hear some. What's that? Food, right? Smells of food. Anything else? What else triggers you to act? The phone, of course, absolutely. What else? Alarms. Fantastic. So these are all great examples. Triggers fall into 2 categories: external triggers and internal triggers. So we've got alarms, as someone mentioned, calls to action, emails. Internal triggers are emotions, routines. Now, the biggest difference between an internal trigger and an external trigger is that an internal trigger, the context of what to do next is inside the user's brain. Okay, so external triggers tell us what to do. Internal triggers, we know what to do, and the cue gets us to act next. Now, the eventual goal, the path to becoming a pain-alleviating product is to relieve negative emotion. Internal triggers tend to satisfy negative emotions. So when I feel dissatisfied, when I feel bored, when I feel lonesome, the context of what I do next is the product for many of these companies. Okay? So, and more research, actually very recent research in the past 2 years, shows that these negative emotions are very powerful internal triggers.